Hey everyone, I'm Killa.
I'm Lavelle.
And I'm Netmar.
And this is Time to Talk.
So today, we're going to get into some cooking, we're going to get into some hygiene, and we're going to get into many other things that you need to know about. It's getting cold, it's towards the end of the year, and it's a lot to do.
Right.
So, I'm going to first off with this cooking. You name it challenge.
Okay.
Eggs, greens, tomatoes, yams, cans, and all that other stuff.
Okay.
Y'all's a hot food. I seen all these you made it challenge, you name it, whatever. And it's going viral. All by Shirley Caesar. Lord Jesus. She said y'all need to stop twerking. And I agree. Twerking is getting overrated. It's going to 2017. And y'all need to cut it. So, my question. Cooking. What y'all cooking? Can you cook? Can your man cook?
Okay, right.
Can your wife cook?
Hello.
Can anybody cook?
That's the question.
So, to y'all, is cooking important?
Cooking is cooking is very important when it comes to you. If you want to save money, and then sometimes you just actually want a home cooked meal. You know what I mean? And nothing is wrong with going out to a restaurant and going here, but if you don't have any money, you know, there's a lot of broke bitches here in Atlanta.
It's not that.
So,
some people don't have time to cook.
Well,
you got those busy people that.
True, but you let me get to that.
Eating?
My point, you know, you didn't let me get a chance to actually get to that part since you want to intervene. Since you intervene, go ahead and finish.
No, I'm just saying.
So,
go ahead. A lot of people just don't have time.
Well, that's true.
To
So,
cook.
Are you very busy?
So, most of the time, yes, I do. I am very busy, but I also do have time to cook.
Okay. I mean, it's just, I mean, like, it's kind of like a way out type of thing. Time management is very important. It's very important when it comes to your life because it's so much that you have to do. And it's just like, but you know what though? If a bitch really hungry, they gonna make time to eat. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm very busy. I do a lot, job, school, music, artists, whatever. But I'm gonna find time to eat. My big ass gonna eat.
So, I want to know in the comments, people. Let's say your man, your woman, your sister, brother, cousin, whoever you live with, whoever you're in life that is important that you love. What is that special dish that is basically just gonna set your mood from shit creek, like depressed, to bitch, I want a lot. So, in my case, some good wings can always get me. If we're doing some pies and some desserts, that can always get me. So what's that special dish? What's those two special dishes that you know that you expect from whoever it is? It could be your lover, your family member, whoever that's gonna basically just turn you from sour pouch, like oh my god, to oh yes, honey, yes, give it, bring it here.
Well, honestly, I can honestly say the most men I've dated, well, the couple that I have dated, one he can eat. I mean, he can cook very well. I'm a very picky eater, so I don't know. I mean, you know, like I like the simple shit. You know, like simple starches. You know, some good. Fried chicken breast with some mac and cheese,
Yes.
with some rice and either some Jiffy bread or Jiffy bread. I would say that would be my little go-to type of dish. You know, that I want someone to cook for me the right way, and some bush baked beans, bitch.
I haven't had bush baked beans in so long.
Honey, you missing out.
Especially with some bacon in it. Oh, that's good.
That's the brand. That's the brand.
Yeah.
Bush's baked beans.
Bush's baked beans.
Big old brown can.
My cooking is limited, so bush baked beans. I know beans is beans, but now y'all got me want to go get some bush baked beans. What you?
I make them here all the time.
Oh, well there's no.
My kind of meal is I like cheese. So I like baked macaroni and cheese, and I like when it's
The homemade.
crumbled. I like when it's like really hard on top. Yes.
Yeah.
That's my thing. And a lot of cheese. And I love barbecue chicken. Like I love baked barbecue chicken. It's the best thing for me. If somebody can make that for me, that could be really good.
Now wait, sweets, bitch. If you can bake and make a dope triple layer cake.
I love Dutch apple pie.
Honey, you will win me man mode, chick mode. It don't even matter. Like I'm a big sweet eater. Like I mean, I love sweets. Period. So if you can cook and bake, baby, we in there. We in there.
So I'm baking down. Baking down is like baking down is easy for me. Now versus the other meals, I can kill that, but baking is always good.
Certain meals I can cook, and certain meals that some people say that I don't cook well, like spaghetti.
Well, see,
I don't like to drain my meat. Like, I like the fat in there when I was making my spaghetti.
Okay,
and a lot of people don't like that.
Well, I would suggest you do this. When you invite someone over and you're going to cook a dish, you should do something separate. You should have your own particular meat not drained and then the meat drained for people. Because I'm the type of person that I don't mind my friends cooking for me, but don't season my stuff. I'm going to do it myself because if you over season it, I'm going to hurt your feelings and throw it in the trash.
No, please hurt my feelings. At least criticize so I can know what I'm doing wrong.
It's a waste of food.
But if I'm telling you what not to do, you shouldn't do it.
I mean, this is like before. Like, some people cook before you do. You know?
But no, it's like Waffle House. Like, when they do your stuff, sometimes they don't put the seasoning on your eggs and stuff. They want you to do it
They're
yourself.
not supposed to.
And
right.
Like restaurants, like Red Lobster is another one that doesn't do that.
They have the condiments on the table for you.
Put, like, in your house. Like, I think that's one thing when it comes to cooking. I'm trying to get more of, like, presentation and things, making it more special to, like, whoever you're cooking for. Like,
mainly making your food more presentable.
That too.
Right.
Not only tasty, but presentable.
Yeah. That's true.
Because while you putting that on the side, you could have a good thing and thinking, oh, this looks wonderful. But the person you cooked it for, you could have put too much seasoning on it. Or they could be allergic to pepper. I mean, we don't know. I mean, but it's
exactly.
Just
so that's why it's always best for basically you to just make the food and allow them to come in to intervene when it comes to their own season. Because that's who I am.
What's it sometimes I always ask
when you're supposed to
before I even start cooking, what are you allergic to before I even start making it?
Well, I don't even do that. I would just say
you can't You can't cook bland food. You can't do that.
Okay, now, so okay, you
can't just cook the food and say, oh, here.
Well, of course.
You gotta make it.
Well, of course. You know exactly what I meant by when it comes to seasoning. Some people put all this extra pepper shit, put all this extra stuff. Look, I really feel like sometimes that's required when you're cooking, but name one person allergic to salt and pepper. Okay, I will.
I'm not saying salt and pepper. I'm talking about other seasonings.
Once again, when you say, hey, I'm going to cook a dish or whatever, hey, I'm going to cook spaghetti, you want to come over? When you say that, that person should immediately tell you what they got going on. You shouldn't even have to ask. You know what I'm saying? It should be an automatic, like, oh, well, I got this going on, so I can't eat this. Or I can't, you know what I'm saying? Versus, oh, I don't cook this, or I'm allergic to what you won't eat.
Yeah, that's true.
But, I mean, you know, it's give and take. It's give and take. But I prefer people to kind of let me do my
own thing before. Like, it's like,
what I mean by seasoning. Okay,
you mean season or ingredients? It's
the difference I'm trying to get to. You just jumping all over and give me time to talk. So, like I was saying, I don't mind people, you know, cooking, you know, and pre-season because normally that's required for certain foods to eat. I'm saying the after effect. You know what I'm saying? Like the after effect. And then some foods don't, like some starches or some veggies don't require spices in the beginning. Some don't. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, you just cook that when it comes to veggies and certain stuff like that, and then let me do the other stuff. Now, meats, I kind of understand.
There's a difference between knowing how to cook, knowing how to make something off a recipe, and just putting something together. Those are three different types of cooks.
Complete.
A person going to put something together is going to sit here and be like, oh, well, I got some food. I know what to do with each one. We're going to combine it and hope that it comes out right. And that's where you can really fuck up, especially when you cook for somebody else. Person with a recipe, somewhat qualified as a cook, because if they can make everything around that recipe and that comes out right, boom, you're good. And the person who can cook is the person that don't need that recipe. Maybe you can jump into it just a glance, but kind of already got to memorize and be like, click, 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 presentation, everything, sit there, be like, okay, let's go. And they're perfectly fine. But yes, that's just on the cooking thing. Another thing I want to get to, real small, real quick. Do y'all think cooking, like most of these, this is cuffing season. Most of these people are saying that cooking in a relationship, like that could be a make it or break it. Do you think that's true?
No, that's not true.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not true.
It's not true. It's not fair at all.
It's not true. Mainly, the main thing when it comes to a relationship, sex and finances. To me, those are the main things that make or break people because of
nowadays.
Well, of course, you know I'm talking the the new century. I'm not talking like it was back in the day.
I know. I'm just saying like yeah.
But yeah, you know it's just like to me those are the top two. You know, cooking comes after like on down the line. But it's just like like when nowadays people.
Though? Like if a person, I can cook. Does that put like 2 points to that person? Like does that lean you towards that person?
Well, that's brownie points, of course. If someone can do something that you can't, if someone can do something that that makes you feel like, oh well, shit, hey, my babe cooking for me, what to do? I'm saying it's just like if that's something that makes the other person happy, that they actually ate your cooking, ate your food, and everything else, that's what's up. But if you can't do something, you should always be like basically available to learn how to do certain things. Because I'm not really cooking myself. I cook certain things, but it's just like, you know, I've never really been a cooker. I'm a boss bitch, so I'm always on the go. I'm always doing this. I'm always doing that. So it's just like, now if I really wanted to cook, I could. But, you know, that's why I have people to do that for me.
Oh, wow.
And that's what we have on Cooking People. Now, I want everybody in your inbox, let me know what you think. Please, DM us on anything that you got, any link that you're on. And let us know about this cooking.
Give us your feedback. Give us some suggestions. Give us some of your favorite meals. Now,
I want to talk a little bit about personal hygiene. I feel it's very important that everybody should have a very good hygiene. Especially if you're around a lot of people. If you're around a lot of people a lot, you work around people, you need to smell good. I'm sorry. Like, you just have to smell good. Like, so, guys, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been around a person that you just want to scrub?
I ain't touching nobody when it comes to scrubbing. Now, are you asking do they stink?
Yes. You want to clean them. You want to push them like in
As of what are you saying? Because now just out in general, then yeah, you run into people.
No, I mean like friends that you have a friend that just
like a good person
that smell like you just want to. Like,
well, all my friends are clean, so I don't know who you got.
Well, I've had some friends, you know, or a friend that had a personal hygiene issue, and I mean, I approached them like an adult, like I was supposed to, but at the end of the day, no one should ever have to tell a grown man, a grown woman, whoever, to wash, in their areas. I mean, that's a requirement. It's part of health. And I just really feel like for people that don't do that, it's just nasty as hell. Like,
it's very nasty.
It's just nasty. Especially, think about it. If a person is directly just funky, you can only imagine how their habitat is. Where they lay at, how they eat, what they look like, what's going on in their body. And it's just like, wait, huh?
I mean, there are a few people.
I just can't fathom it. I just can't. Like, Like, one thing about me, I'm always smelling sweet. I'm going to smell sweet because it's just,
not even just friends, but lovers, boyfriends, girlfriends.
You know what?
If you smell in that area, we have a serious problem.
Honestly, I've never had that problem when it comes to, like, someone I've dated. Never.
Not even just dating somebody that,
or just like a little hookup.
If somebody smells,
I'm leaving.
Exactly.
It's a wrap because
if you invited someone over to do that, everything need to be on point.
When you would think that it would, you know what I'm saying?
I guess in my opinion, I would say, I mean, being with somebody and then if they're working out and stuff, that's one thing. But as of still just
then again, working out. Because see, some people, our body produces salt. Our body produces a lot when we work out, and it's just like we release so much. Now, when some people work out, a natural smell that's different versus. Some people work out and be saying the hell, what the hell, what's going on?
Now some people
their body needs to be
smell different because of their diet. Exactly, you're right.
They need to be detoxed. Because, everything is connected. And once you start to smell it comes through your pores. And it's just like,
I literally smell like what you eat. Or smell like what you drink.
Right. Exactly. Like, but, I mean, perfect hygiene, that's always a must. Because me, like, I don't even like my guy or anybody even touch me if I'm smelling must. Don't touch me. Don't even kiss me. Don't even look my way. Because I refuse to be that person that just said we break up. You stink out. Nope. That ain't gonna happen with me, baby.
You're not about to roast me like that. That's not what
exactly. So it's always good to have good hygiene, whether it's friends, whether it's your boyfriends, hookup. It don't matter. Good hygiene, perfect hygiene is always a part of our lifestyle. Regardless if you're gay, straight, purple, or it doesn't matter. Hygiene matters. Hashtag.
It matters. It matters.
Yeah.
You know what? People really be pissing me off when they do stuff like that. I be like, really?
I'm like, why are you in public smelling like that? Like you clearly, like some people put on brand new clothes and they still be stinking. How can you afford to pay hundreds of dollars for these clothes but you can't afford a $2 bar of soap? to wash under your
So what's the
underarms.
soap you use?
It's a choice. No, it's a choice.
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
You
People
either smell good or look good. I mean, either you got to do both. You can't smell good and then look ugly, or you can't.
Well, first of all, you look good and you smell bad. That's the turn off.
That's a big
turn. You
turn
be dressed down in Versace, dressed down any type of hot label, but you smell like goddamn garbage. Like
and hazardous waste. It's a wrap. It's no.
To the left,
it's
to the left.
Hello. Anything you want in the box to the left. I just can't.
No, I can't either. I just can't. And I personally haven't had any experience like that with anybody that I've dated or anything. Thank God. But I'm just talking about like people, like people in public.
Well, yeah, just in general.
I just be on the bus or you be in the line. It's like, why? What does that smell?
Now, the only exception to that is if you're homeless. That's
what
the only
morning breath.
Morning breath.
Honestly, I don't really have morning breath like that.
Morning breath is.
I'm saying like with other people.
Like say if you
man.
Say if you in a bed with your lover or whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and they woke up and they had morning breath. I mean, how would you feel about that?
Me, I
still kiss my lover.
I don't.
So.
If you really love this person, y'all been together for a while, y'all been doing everything. I'm sorry. That's one exception I would do. I would kiss him. But other than that,
yeah, but I'd be like,
after
okay.
that, it's okay.
I'd be like, bang,
Go, no.
It'd be one of those kiss like a pet kiss.
Like,
I'm
not about to pass and kiss your ass after that. Especially if the night before. Well, even though it's mine, Sasha knows Clay, so I ain't worried about it. But
okay. Anyway, I just feel like I'll kiss him, but it wouldn't be nothing like, oh, I'm gonna just dive in.
You don't know that though. You don't know.
How you gonna tell me what I don't know? I'm the one making the kiss, so I know. I can reject a kiss, sweetie. Yes.
I don't necessarily believe that.
Well, believe what you want. You're not me. Okay. So, but if I choose to kiss him or not, it's at my discretion. If I want to kiss you, I'm gonna husband you. But so, well, I'm just saying, But I mean, I do get what you're saying, though. The concept of it. I mean, I'll kiss you, blah blah. Okay, time for you to get in there. Clean up, everybody.
I do feel like though, if you're in a relationship, I do feel like it's like. It is kind of nice to like know your significant other's scent, body, everything like that. That's just like me. Like when you've been around, so like okay, I know how you smell. Like I
you're gonna know that anyway.
Like, I know like versus that. So does that still tie into the bad hygiene or good hygiene or?
That's hygiene period.
Hygiene period. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. Like.
That's hygiene period. I mean, whether you smell good one day,
you always know if they smell good or they smell bad. What smell good and what smell bad. So that's just
right.
Yeah, I'm shutting up, y'all. This is talking.
Well, I mean, okay, like, for an example, you guys. How would you guys feel, if your ex-lover or your lover or or whoever, they had like a rich smell. You'll be pissed off as well. I know the ladies would.
Girls coming home. You came out the house smelling like what I bought you for Christmas. Now you smell like somebody
else. That's not different. Like now.
Where you been?
That means they've been doing something wrong. That means they don't see the what.
Does it really? How you know they didn't go? Now see, that's one of those things that lies into trust. We ain't got to that topic yet on the show, but that lies into trust because you can't tell me that y'all have perfect hygiene. Like everybody have perfect. Okay, we all three go to Lenox Mall. Hey, Lenox Mall. All three go there.
Georgia Peach.
And basically, we all came out smelling like we're good. Let's say all three of us bought a new cologne. So new cologne, new perfume, and all. Okay. So we come in home smelling like something different. You don't come back
with the cologne and perfume. Then what's your excuse then?
You could have tried on something and didn't buy it. These things happen.
But down in that area.
Oh well, now down in that area, that's one thing.
Well, you should be spraying like.
No, some people do that. Some people,
Well, that's what was it for?
Okay, now when you spray, it's it's on the clothes, but not directly in the area.
Some people spray it directly in the area.
Oh boy, I mean.
Then what? Yeah.
If they don't want to smell, then I'm just saying. If they don't want to smell, they don't. Then I get it.
I mean, like if you smell one way when you leave, and you smell a different when you come home in there, then like I said, something's wrong.
But you don't know what they went to go try out though.
One of y'all find me who do that, and I have some questions for y'all. Because is it flaming down there? Because some of them chemicals ain't supposed to go down there.
Yeah, it's not supposed to.
You putting on your underwear, wondering why you got a little stuff. No, you ain't got no STD. You're just stupid.
That's what I'm talking about in your genital areas. Yeah, they could have tried something on and wanted to see, how
I think that also
because the smell comes up.
It comes up, yeah.
So it's just like maybe they want to be like, okay, hey, my crotch, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they want to feel like, hey, bro, I'm good, bro.
Well, that's why they develop things called lotions, oils, and
oils. Oils are so much better.
Body.
But don't put those alcohols down there. It will.
We're not supposed to, but it's a lot of things that we're not supposed to do that we tend to do. I say we as in Americanized people. But once again, I mean, when it comes to someone smelling different. You don't know what they've done, but if you want to take it like, oh, where you been, that's just a trust issue. Because if you're comfortable,
that's another topic for another day.
Well, it is, but since you opened that avenue, why not let's speak about this a little bit? It boils back to your confidence level, not his. Next subject. Anyway, so yeah, it's just like hygiene is one of the top. Yeah. So how would you feel? Okay, so. What is your daily routine? Like, what makes you start the day? What products do you use to keep yourself freshly refreshed, winter fresh, breezy, smelling good?
Too many, and that's a long subject. That's a
long. Well, okay,
that's a lot.
Shorten the topic.
Give us one top project that you
your favorite product.
Yeah, favorite product.
I like Palmer's cocoa butter. I love.
Oh yes, it does.
That lets me smells. I love the way cocoa butter smells on my body.
It's very smoothing, and I use it a lot because I have little issues here and there. But
All right, so yeah, very important about hygiene. Make sure you keep yourself clean in those areas because it's very important.
Yeah, it's a must.
Also, when it comes to hygiene, you also want to have. If you feel clean and refreshed, you also want to look good, and it brings us into the fashion. So, what is good fashion to you?
Well, first and foremost, fashion, is normally it's like, what my definition will be is how you rock and make your outfit. Whether it's cheap, whether it's low class, whether it's high class, whether it's a label, it doesn't matter. You can buy something, piece it together, and how you rock and how you wear it, you can make your whole outfit like it's $1 billion. It's all about how you complement your colors, your style of dress, what look you want to go for, and how you accessorize. I mean, normally, it's like a popular trend, to keep the fashion part going. But it's just like, once again, if you have a visual for something, because I visualize my outfits to go along with my makeup. I'm like, okay, let's see what look I want to do out there. Natural face, bold clothes. So I'm saying, like, that's what I do. And sometimes I over accessorize, sometimes I don't. But fashion is just like, to me, it's always been a part of my lifestyle. It's just like, I love looking good because looking good is like the main thing when you leave your house. You're supposed to always be on point because you never know who you'll meet. Like myself, I'm a makeup artist or I'm a beautician. You have to be on point because you don't want to approach someone and looking like a fool. Like, and they're like, oh, okay, can I see your work? Okay, cool, oh, thanks. And then also when you go into your clients and doing clients, you have to make sure that you're on point because people are looking at you. When you leave your home, when you go for interviews and everything else, people are looking for you. I need my bracelets. Oh, people are looking for you. Right. I missed something, but it's okay. I'm so flawless, as you see. Like fashion icons, a couple from the 1970s.
Who's your top? Who do you look at?
Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe, Grace Kelly, and of course Marlene Dietrich.
Not Miss Jones. These
were Grace Jones is pretty good too. Yeah. I like the fact that they're different cultures, different races, and their styles are very eccentric. One thing about me, being unique, being bold, being confident, being comfortable, and when you actually lay that canvas out on your body, it's over with. It's over with. I mean, fashion can go from, Balmain to Louis Vuitton to Neiman Marcus. Fashion.
Down to the thrift store.
It's like everlasting. Thrift stores as well. Thrift stores as well. Because I do a mixture of both. I thrift, I shop online, I go in stores, and I drop money and I make money for myself. So why not? But you will never know what I'm wearing unless I tell you.
I seen on Instagram. Person, several followers. I can't get their name right now. I will shout you out eventually when I find your name. There's too many stuff going on my Instagram right now. But they had at least, let's say, 13K. And they rocked And you couldn't tell because he had put in the description. They rocked, like, it was when he's like, whatever just came out for H&M, whatever that label was, with all the pattern jackets.
Yeah, I can't think of the name.
I can't think of the name, but you'll see it. It's like patterned zebra, colorful, everything. It almost looks like a Versace pattern, but it's not. And he combined it with just like some basic, like almost like thrift.
Like
the pants weren't labeled.
Right.
The pants, the shirt weren't labeled. It was just the jacket. But everything came together with, you know, some basic shoes. And everybody was thinking like, oh my God, like he's, you know, celebrity.
Exactly.
My question also, what makes you a trendsetter? Like what's your definition of a trendsetter?
Okay, a trendsetter is someone who's actually, they outdo the norm. And what I mean by that, with my definition of being a trendsetter, you make something popular. You make a trend go popular. You make people want to do what you do. You make people look up to you. You make people want to be like, this bitch is always on point. Because that's how you're supposed to be. Regardless of what you wear. I can take some sweatpants, boots, and a beat face, and I still can make a trend because it's how I'm rocking it. My confidence, my boldness, my uniqueness, like, actually comes through my clothes, my fashion, and just who I am, because of all that make the mistress. Dressing nice makes you who you are. That shows you that you're very important about, look, first impression means everything to me. Everything. So yeah, that would be my definition when it comes to a trendsetter, you know, or trend setting, whichever. I mean, you know, fashion, like, some people think because of, oh, I'm rocking a label, this is fashion. Not necessarily. It's how you do it. Some people feel, oh, I got some J's on, I went some red.
You can buy all this expensive stuff, and if it's not put right,
it's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. You might as well just
bag on somewhere else, honey. Thank you for coming. But it's just like, once again, when you really want to invest into your look, you know, your looks and everything will be fine. So my question for you guys, okay, Flip, I'll start with you first. Like, give me your definition of fashion. Give me your definition of trend setting. What are your favorite labels or just favorite colors to wear?
See, I'm real simple. I stick with the blues and browns and blacks.
Then more neutral. Okay, more
color. And I don't normally have like one pop color, but like I said, I'm real simple. I'm like button ups, t-shirts. I'm not really like, I used to be really big into it, but not anymore. As I got older, I calmed down a lot when it comes to the fashion world, because it's just it's too much. It's a little much for me right now. So right now I'm going through a recession, so I gotta.
But my question with that is, even with like that and recession and payment, and you're still okay, if you're going out to eat and you're supposed to worry about fashion, like what Kay just said, first impression, everything. You're going on a date. What do you wear to this date?
That's up to you.
It depends on what we're doing on the date. So if we're going, if you're going to eat,
I'm saying, if for someone who's only wearing neutral colors and basic, and your date is on a yacht and it's expensive as hell, like you got somebody like that. What are you
have to prepare for that?
You're gonna wear to that,
right? Well, exactly. You have to prepare for that. In other words, if you know the person is kind of wealthy and they're going to take you out, you should make it your best to go buy some pieces to put together to make you look very presentable on this date. I mean, now, true enough, I'm pretty sure that person probably wouldn't care, but I'm sure you would.
Oh yeah, I definitely would.
You see, exactly. So it's just like, you know, when it comes to certain outings, certain place, certain arenas, you should always make sure that, you know.
There's plenty of times that I've went places and I've just wore sweatpants, t-shirt, or, you know, my workout clothes, and I still, you know, I still get picked up. But once, you know, daytime comes and I look like, whoa, like, they're like, damn, like, you really can clean up. I'm like, I know.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be. Because, see, most people, honestly, like, some people write me on my social media and they feel like I never look natural. I'm like, because you don't know me. If you knew who I was, yeah, my social media is, you know, based on how I look, my makeup and everything else, but if you were actually my friend, actually knew Killivan or the mistress, you would know that I'm just a regular person and I do have a natural side. But my thing is, why would you question me how I look? Am I questioning you? No, I don't give a fuck.
They can't do what you do, and a lot of people
my point.
They can't do what you do, and they're upset and jealous because they can't do what you do.
But see, once again,
that's all it is.
My pastor, I love Pastor Meredith Tabernacle. I love you guys. He's like, for him to, you know, give my standing ovations over 5 times, and for him to say that the whole church is so proud of me for who I am, and by me being authentic. When you're true to yourself, when you're comfortable, when you're not complacent, everything is going to be good. Like, be you. Like, this world is about being free, right? Even though we're not free, but we are free. We're free at will. And I just really feel like when you're really yourself and just not faking and phoning or whatever, go by you. Don't. One thing I can say, an image can make you look like you're a rich bitch. An image can make you look like you just, oh, I'm doing it. But at home, most of these girls sleeping on pallets, you know, living at the Darlington. I mean, doing whatever. No, I'm not shaming nobody, but I really feel like sometimes what you put out in the atmosphere is in public domain. Some people take your, they take you wrong. Now, it's not your fault, but it's just like, that's how people gonna do.
No, some people stunt. And then
driving the latest stuff, wearing the latest stuff, ain't got a pot cooking or
sleeping on someone's couch or sleeping on someone's floor.
That's how
but you got a BMW, you win J's and you win Timbs and you got, you know, $800 coat on, but you sleep on somebody's floor. You can't afford to.
See, that comes to when it comes to people don't have any morals. They have no respect for themselves. They don't have any long-term goals. Their life goals are slim to none. That boils back to them just being the person that they are, because they're trying to please society versus trying to actually do what's a priority.
That's true.
And it's a lot of
It's not even the young ones. It's the ones that's in the 30s and the 40s that are doing that.
Well, the ones that are, the ones I've come in contact with when it comes to friends or whatever, that I've seen, you know, a couple that are, but I've seen some that actually they stunt, but they can stunt. You know what I'm saying? They've invested the time to work.
I'm saying is that I know people that are like in their age and they're still living on people's floors and couches, but you're still driving in these fancy ass cars.
Well, you know,
these exotic clothes, but you can't get a place.
In their mind,
you're in your 40s, like you supposed to be a grown man or grown woman, whatever.
But it's about being a mature adult, and that's willing to take on priorities like they're supposed to.
This just shows that age ain't nothing but a number.
Well, of course. I mean, you know, I mean, you have these young kids rocking all kind of shit or whatever, and then some of them put together. Then it's vice versa. But it's just like, once again, it just boils back to when it comes to fashion, trending, money, priorities, society, being who you are. All that stuff plays a major part. And when you post things on social media, people are going to get a perception of you. Oh, this bitch must have money. How so? When you know their real life. But once again, fashion is always good. Fashion is always there. Fashion is always and should always be a part of who you are, especially if you're an artist.
Hey everyone, so we talked about basically cooking, hygiene, and fashion. So now I'm going to get to the new segment of the show of Time to Talk. Who is our hot toddy for today? And our hot toddy today is Instagram, Remy Neutron. And the Instagram name, you know, the username is I Am Perspective Brand. So basically, y'all check it out, Remy Neutron. Clothing designer, fashion, basically covers a lot of things that we talked about today.
Right.
And that's why he's our hot title for today. What do you have to say about Remy Neutron?
Remy Neutron at I Am Perspective. I love you. You're very unique. You're very eccentric. You are young and determined. You're a young entrepreneur and you're a business ambassador. I love that about you because it shows through your photos that you're building a brand. People are coming to shop, you know, when it comes to your designs. And I'm going to be one of your customers very soon.
Mm-hmm. We checking this out.
Yes.
That's another reason why I chose Remy for today as a hot topic, because hot toddy, his clothes, y'all missing out. Because y'all be seeing him something, oh, I can't find no designer, I can't do this, I can't do that. Y'all sit down and look and actually just look who you got on your little follow list, or just look around our ass. Clothes on point, fashion on point.
Yes.
Face on fleek.
Point. Okay, check it.
What's up?
And so, what you got?
I really love his style. Like I would actually would rock these outfits. Like I really like them. Like just
yeah, he's very different.
Very different. And I like different people when it comes to fashion. I like people that have their own unique style.
Right.
Like you said earlier, a trendsetter. I love trendsetter. I love someone that can start something.
Yeah, that would be a trendsetter.
This is exactly what he is.
Dotted bomber jacket. I keep my eyes on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I got my eyes on you. Really. I'm trying.
Doesn't help that you're cute too.
That's our hot teddy for today, people.
All right, later. Mwah. And this is Time to Talk. I am Killa.
I'm Lavelle.
And I'm Netmore.
And this is Time to Talk. See you guys later. Bye-bye.